today we are doing a review product. This was in our wish list, skip list video. This was actually one of my skips, and then I got to reading about it and I was really intrigued about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I might actually want to try this out. And then a bunch of you guys were saying yes, we'd love to see you try it out. So
y'all were curious about it too, so here we are.
Yeah, the Milani, this is the Violet One Lash Primer. So we each got one because we don't share eye products.
Yeah,
so
I don't like sharing any products, if I'm honest. I'm very like, what's the word? I want to say anal, but
germophobic. I mean, I think we kind of both are.
I'm definitely more so than you.
You're more so with makeup and stuff. I mean, like eyes and stuff like that, I'm definitely not. And kind of a lot of lip products, I'm not really. But everything else I'm okay with. But I tried a mask, and if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But when I tried her mask, she was like, make sure that everything stays sanitized.
So hygienic, yeah. I'm just like so picky about who I'm letting use my products and stuff like that. Like even brushes or just any product, any face product, any, like I just don't like sharing products. I just don't. And so I kind of have to let that go sometimes whenever we're sharing products for a video or whatever. But mascaras and stuff like that, I'm not, no. So we each have our own. We're gonna kind of talk about what it is. So it is a violet primer. So it's not your like light eyelash primer, which is definitely different.
It is definitely different. And the thing that I read about it that intrigued me is that the violet is supposed to actually make the black pigment or even the brown pigment in your mascara really stand out that much more. So we're gonna see if that works.
It says that right here. It says violet formula allows black pigments to pop. Apply before mascara to amplify intensity. So it also says preps, conditions, and hydrates lashes. Flower powered with violet jasmine wax to hydrate, soften, and smooth. It says it boosts results of your favorite mascara. Preps to instantly add volume and length. So I have high hopes.
A lot of claims.
Yeah, I have high hopes for it. I'm really hoping it's good.
I am too, because you guys, the ones that have been watching for a while, you know that my poor little lashes, they're existent, but barely. So anyway.
It looks, based off of that, it looks really good. Her eyeshadow and stuff is very dark, but you can still kind of see, it looks almost like she's wearing falsies in the, like the after picture.
Yeah.
Which let's hope she's not, because
I know that would so
many like commercials and stuff. You see that they, you know, are applying it, and then sometimes they have false eyelashes on, or like lash extensions or something like that, and it is very misleading.
So misleading.
And clearly we do not have mascara on right now.
None at all.
We're gonna do, we're gonna do one eye.
We decided that we were gonna do one eye with the primer and one without, and that way we can kind of tell, not just, we're gonna kind of do a wear test with this too, and check in at the end of the day, maybe even a couple times in between, but that way we can kind of see how it's lasting, if it's flaking, you know, or whatever, so we can give you guys an honest opinion. I am using the Thrive mascara that I got, I think it was in my, I want to say Ipsy Plus, and I have loved it. It does really well, but I'm going to see if this can amp it up.
And I'm going to be using the Butter London Double Decker Lashes. This is one of my favorites, and I'm hoping, it can amp it up a little bit. I mean, it's already really good on its own, and I have pretty okay lashes. Like, I'm fine with my lashes. Sometimes I do want to wear falsies, but, I mean, hey, I'll take some extra volume. I'll take some extra length.
Exactly. Me too.
Okay, so when I just pulled that out, it like sounds very liquidy. It doesn't, it looks kind of a little liquidy on the brush, but like, I don't know.
But the brush is like, if you look at it, there we go. It's like one side is fluffy and the other side is flat.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
so
see
here
how
we
it
go.
works.
It's so weird putting on something that's violet on your eyes.
Yeah. I'm definitely finding it a little weird to apply it, just because I'm the type of person that twists the wand, and since it's flat on one side, it's very, you can't really do that. So that's very interesting.
I don't tend to twist mine, but it's almost like it's so faint. You know, you're used to seeing, when you're doing this, you're used to seeing black going on the eyelashes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lower lashes on this side too.
Oh, really?
I think so, because my poor little lower lashes, they need some extra attention too.
Alright, I guess let me do mine too, because why not? Alright, so we brought y'all in closer so you can kind of see the difference between the primed and the not primed. So this is without mascara, just the primer.
Just the primer.
So
we both did our right eye. It'll be left to you, but right. So there we have it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put on mascara.
I want to make sure it's still
dry?
a little
tacky.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if it will dry down though. I don't know if you're supposed to kind of immediately. I don't see like any. I don't see any like directions, instructions, anything like that. Unless I'm just like blind and they're there, but I'm just not seeing it.
Well, I'm definitely blind.
So we're gonna go in with our mascara now and see how this works.
So this is one eye primed and with mascara. I like it on the lower lash line because it actually like makes me look like I have lashes. The upper lashes kind of look a little bit more clumpy than what I like.
Yeah, mine are so clumpy. Like it just attached itself to the primer, and it's like it didn't want to brush through your lashes. It just wanted to like attach itself and stick. So do we want to do this on this eye and immediately put it on? Or do you think that that's... Yeah, let's give it another go, because so far I'm just not liking it. Like it's very dark. Like my eyelashes look very dark, very thick, very voluminous, but up close it's
the top
so
lash looks
clumpy. It's so clumpy.
So with this eye, with the right eye, we let it dry, and then we applied the mascara. So with the left eye, we're going to apply and immediately go ahead and put our mascara on and see if that makes a difference. Because there was not any instructions on what
it might
to
make
do,
a difference,
so. Okay, so
it's still
on the left eye, it's not as clumpy.
I still get that though. Like, look, do you see much of a difference on mine?
This one is not as clumpy, but to me, on mine, it did not give me the length and the volume that it did on my right eye when it dried. So, like my lower lash line,
I feel like my lower lash line on this side looks fuller and longer than this side.
Really?
Yeah. Do you not agree?
It definitely looks fuller, but not necessarily longer, I don't think. This side to me looks much shorter on the lower than this side. And this side's the dried side. But it's got like a little bit of a clump.
This has more volume for sure though. I don't know,
It's so weird.
I'm not loving it. Like, I can't say that I like it so far. I mean,
I like it on my lower lash line. And so I might just wind up using it on the lower lash line. But we'll do the wear test and we'll see, you know,
if it ends up even worse.
If it
like it makes our mascara just like completely smudge and all
that. Yeah, that would be terrible.
I really had high hopes for this, and
I did too.
I'm not necessarily that impressed. Like, it just, I don't know. I feel like it just looks like I put 5 layers of mascara on, and I don't like that look either. I'm not a big fan of that look. I mean, if you prefer that look,
then go for it.
Yeah.
Because it definitely does give you length and volume.
It just gives you clump.
A little bit of clumpy. Clumpy. So, all right. So we're going to check in as much as we can. So, if we can't, because we have a busy day ahead of us today. But for sure, before we take all of this off, we'll check in and let you guys know how all this wound up. So stay tuned. Okay, so we are here for our check-in. I
still don't like it that much. Like, it's just like, I still have the same thoughts that I had earlier. I don't like the way that it made my eyelashes look. If you are into that type of look where it does make them a bit more clumpy, then by all means, it might be the perfect product for you. But just like for me, I just don't know. And I did throughout the day get a little bit of flaking, a lot more than normal. Like, it wasn't a crazy amount. It was easily just swept away, but I just don't.
I did not notice any flaking or anything. I have to say, I don't like the left eye. This is the one that did not dry completely before we put it on. It really doesn't, I mean, like, I don't even think that the Thrive worked as good as it normally does, putting the primer on and not letting it dry or anything. This side over here, the upper lash line is clumpy. The bottom, I actually look like I have. So more than likely, when I have time to do this, I'm going to.
That's also another like bad thing is you have to take the extra time to put that on. And mascara for you already takes a long time. So I don't know. It's just not my favorite look, and I just can't get into it.
Like I was saying, more than likely when I have the time to do it, I will probably use it only on the lower lash line. I will put it on, let it completely dry down, and then put my mascara on over it. And like, I do look like I have eyelashes over here.
Yeah.
So that's our thoughts.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in it, actually. I mean,
I'm very disappointed too.
I had high hopes though. So.
I did too. But it was a drugstore product, so it wasn't super, super expensive or anything. But it is what it is. Not every product is gonna be like, oh my gosh, wow, yay, it works so well.
So anyways, that is going to conclude this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. We'll have 2 other videos linked over there that you can go check out. We'll have our subscribe button right down there. And until our next video, bye!